This is a message for you, the person listening to this video, the person sitting here waiting for some type of support, comfort, love, happiness, some joy in their life. This is a public service announcement to anybody that needs it. Hey beautiful, how are you doing today? I know today might not be your best day. It might not be a good day for you. Everything probably feels like it is going to absolute hell, and things might feel suffocating, and you might feel alone. And it's understandable if you feel like you have nobody out there and that you're just crying all the time. It might be hard for you to do everyday activities like brushing your teeth or taking a shower or taking care of yourself. But I want you to know that you are absolutely gorgeous and that you're the most amazing thing that happened to this world. That sorrow, that pain, that hurt, those skeletons in your closet that are sitting there, they don't make you any less of a person. That pain that holds your heart doesn't make you any less of a person. I'm actually proud that you woke up today. You might not feel good. You might not want to be awake. You might not want to do anything today, but I'm happy that you woke up. Hell, even if you do the simplest things, like go feed yourself, go for a little walk, do something amazing with yourself today because you deserve it. You deserve to know that you are worth it and that you deserve to breathe this fresh oxygen air and see flowers and play with animals and go outside and see the birds flying because you deserve happiness. You might not have seen that for a long time. You might not know what that is. Hey, me, I understand. I understand not having nothing. I understand not feeling good. But you have to forgive yourself. If you are going through a hard time where you don't feel like you're worth anything, just know that you have to forgive yourself. You can't constantly and always feel sadness. There's many more emotions out there. You can be angry, you can be sad, you can be happy, you can cry, you can laugh, you can feel whatever emotion it is that you want to feel. Don't think because you are happy, because you are enjoying a part of your life, that you should feel bad about that because of depression. That's one thing I had to learn about myself these past couple of days is I had to forgive myself. For 2 whole years, I spent this long time building, constructing this new human being. And so I tried to disappear, get rid of this emotion called sadness. I tried to completely exterminate it out of my life. And every time I got sad or angry, I'll be so hard on myself because I had this thought pattern of, you spent all these years trying to be the happiest you can be. You spent all these years trying to be the best human you can be. There's no reason for you to be sad. But I realized when there comes mental illness, when it comes depression, when it comes to emotion called sadness, you can't get rid of it. You just have to make room for it. And that was my problem. I never made room for sadness. I never made room for anger. All I ever had filling my heart was laughter and love and happiness. But who was I as a person to completely destroy the sad part of me? To say that it could not live inside me, to say that it could not be me. Because it is me, because I'm human. That was completely unrealistic of me, to get angry at myself for crying, or feeling alone, or feeling lonely for all these years. It's unrealistic. How do I expect myself to go the next 60, 70, 80 years of my life and not feeling sad? I don't want to. Hell, if I can choose, I would never feel sad another day of my life. But it's impossible. It's inevitable. But when I made room for it, when I sat down and accepted my feelings and accepted that it's okay to not be perfect. It's okay to not feel like a jack in a box 24/7, 365 days a year. I relaxed and I calmed down and I embraced those emotions. And I had to sit down and reflect and look at the things I needed to fix and look at the things that would make me stronger as a person. And it's hard. No one likes darkness. No one likes that sad, morbid feeling of just sitting by yourself in a room or feeling alone in a room full of people. It fucking sucks. And I know so many of you beautiful human beings feel this every day. So many of us creatures just wallow on this planet and decay. And for the person that's listening, I don't want you to decay. I want you to know that this life, regardless if it's good, regardless if it's bad, it's meant for you. You get a set of cards, and you might not like those cards. They might be the worst cards in the deck, but you get a set of cards. I need you to know that even though we're in a game, I need you to play the best card you have. And I need you to keep trying, and I need you to keep going, because you're worth it. Do you understand? You deserve to walk on this earth and to breathe and eat the amazing food and listen to bomb ass songs. You deserve to be loved and to be held and kissed. You deserve to have a job that pays off your house and your bills, and to have a family that holds and protects you every night. Even if you might not have that now, that's okay. But that doesn't mean you would never get it. And I'm not trying to be that cliche person of if you wait, everything will come to you, the universe will pull everything your way. But you deserve every ounce of love that spews into this world. Sadness isn't the only emotion you should feel. Even though you shouldn't get rid of it, even though you shouldn't block it out, it's not the only emotion you should feel. Having this cloudy mind of that subconscious voice telling you need to do this, or you should do this, or you're not worth it, or you're this, or you're ugly, that's making you feel insecure every single day. That's not making you be the 100% human being you are. We need to block it out. It's hard. I remember that was the hardest fucking thing in my life, was when the voice in my head would tell me that I wasn't worth it, that I wasn't attractive, that I was insecure, that I would never make it, that no one would ever like me, that I was self-deprecate, I was self-loathing. And it's the hardest thing when you have yourself telling you these things. And eventually you start believing it, but it's not true. It's not true. Life is way more than what we think it is. We have to stop being so narcissistic. It's very easy, you know what I'm saying? You're with yourself all day, every day. Sometimes it feels like all you have is yourself. But when you look at the true meaning, when you look at the actual world, the planet, you see that it's not about us. Sometimes it takes finding something bigger than you. Sometimes it takes finding something meaningful, impactful to change your mindset. I hated just living in my brain for so long, and just not having no way to escape, no way to find the door, no way to see something more than darkness. It's scary sitting in those dark rooms. It's scary sitting in your thoughts. But I want you to know that you are absolutely amazing. And even through your trials and tribulations, there's another side. There's the end, there's the beginning, there's a door waiting. It's just you have to find it. And it could take years. It could take decades. It could take a week. But you fighting for something is the reason to stay alive. You waking up is a reason for you to stay alive, even if you might think it's not worth it. Life is worth it after you step across this invisible barrier. After you step across this line, it's invisible, you can't see it. You start to see things that you've never seen before. You start to feel things that you've never seen before. And you look at all those times where you kept huddled up, isolated, and you think, I just want to grab this thing by the horns and just ride it till the wheels fall off. And to you that's listening to this, I want you to grab it by the horns. Whatever that's making you passionate, whatever that's making you keep trucking, grab it by the horns and just ride it until it breaks. And when it does, you find something else and you keep going and you smile and you laugh and you feel good about yourself. It's okay to feel good about yourself. I think that was the problem I had when I suffered from depression. It was just like the times I felt good, I'll get mad that I felt good. I felt like I had to be miserable. I felt like I had to be so fucking sad and depressed and morbid that I couldn't enjoy the good times. But if you do have good times, regardless if it's a cat video or regardless if it's your friend making you laugh, you deserve happiness. Even if it's the smallest thing in your life at this current moment in time. I want you to know that I love you, even if you might not have heard it in a long time. I want you to know that you are very fucking beautiful. And you are so smart. And you're so intelligent. And you're amazing. And I can't believe that you're listening to me right now, because I feel like you're too fucking awesome to hear me. Like, you're just awesome. You're fucking awesome. And I want you to repeat that to yourself as many times as you need, as many times as you want, that you're fucking awesome. You hear me? Because you are. You're amazing. And even though you might not see it right now, I see it. I feel it. I feel the love in the room. I feel and I see that you're trying, and that's all that matters to me, is that you try. Just keep trying. Alright? I love you so much. And I want you to know it's going to be okay. It's all going to be okay. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.